is that how could money be affecting this, right? How, like, it's always like what kind of money or what kind of power is going to be standing in the way of like this kind of change?
Yeah, this and that's a valid question. So I mean, obviously, like the important bit about this being a ground up change is that this threatens the power of corrupt politicians. Um, right, and very much like if you were a politician who got elected, why would you want to change the system that got you elected?
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So that's why it really does need to be this like citizen led effort. Um, you can have citizen-led ballot initiatives in 26 states. There are 24 that you cannot. Um, and so like that's 26 states that have like very real possibility
Hmm.
of voting reform that can't be blocked by legislators. Unfortunately, Texas is not one of those.
Yeah.
But we'll make it work with approval voting. We'll make it work anyway. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. But yeah, I mean, it's like none of this is ever going to be easy, right? Like
Yeah.
nobody's saying, like nobody's pretending it's going to be easy. It's going to require a lot of work. It's going to require a lot of time and effort, energy, resources, money of our own,
Mm-hmm.
right? Donation. It's going to, there's a lot that needs to happen here. One of the things you can leverage though is candidates who have lost their races. They tend to be if you go up to a candidate who's lost their race, they tend to be very open to the idea of voting system reform, and they
Yeah.
tend to have at least some name recognition already, and so they can be very powerful allies in this fight as well. Among others, it's also just getting the right people on board,
Yeah.
and getting people to understand it. But yeah, it's a fight. This is no walk in the park. It's a fight, but it's a fight worth fighting. As I stated before, this is like the objectively like the most powerful and like the if you look at like number of seconds you have in your life, if your goal is to make positive change in the like massive positive change in the United States, like this is depending on what your skill sets are, this is probably like one of the biggest and best things you can put your effort towards.